Going to the gym can be quite intimidating. So today, we're going to mitigate that, we're going to fix that, and hopefully after this, you'll be able to go into the gym, no worries whatsoever, and start your fitness journey. Stay tuned. What is up, everyone? My name is Jacob Brown. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutrition specialist. So far in this series, we have gone over all the nutritional basics. Later on in different videos, I'll go way more in depth with nutrition, but for right now, those were the basics you needed to know. We are now on to the exercise portion of everything, the one everyone wants to know about and thinks that this is the be-all to end-all. But since we learned in the nutritional basics, that's actually the be-all to end-all. This one right here will aid in your weight loss, but there are a few things you need to understand before going into a weight loss journey in the fitness center. One, many people get intimidated by the gym. Today we're going to try to mitigate that as much as possible and give you some healthy and helpful tips that you can carry with you. Two, consistency is a real big one. You got to be consistent with your workout every week or your weight's going to fluctuate. So we'll talk about that as well. And lastly, stop doing so much cardio when you go into the gym for the first time. We're going to talk about all three of these today in depth, and hopefully this will give you an easy pathway right into the gym. Stay tuned. Number one, gym intimidation, or what Planet Fitness has prided themselves on. Let's talk about that right now. So, is there really a gym intimidation factor in play? I would say no. In my opinion, I believe no, but some people can see it as yes. I've been in the gym though for over close to a decade now, so I kind of have already gone through my scary period. Understand this though, 90% of those people that are like huge and muscular and everything got there from where you are right now. So understand that those girls and those guys that are super fit and super muscular had to go through the same process as you, okay? So don't think that you're special because you're going in there and people are gonna pick on you. Believe it or not, I've never seen anyone in my time in the fitness center ever get picked on per se for being overweight or out of shape, okay? In fact, a lot of those people that are already in ridiculously good shape will usually lend you a helping hand at form and a number of different things towards your weight loss. That's number one, and let me go into it just a little bit more here. Don't be afraid to go up to some of those people and be like, hey, how did you do this? Because I'm gonna guarantee you that as long as they don't have their headphones in and they're just walking around, maybe wiping something down, I guarantee you they'd be more than happy to give you a lending hand. If you do happen to run into one of those 1% of people that are just rude from the get-go, understand that they are just the rude 1% that you're going to find everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world there are people that are rude, and they are just rude because they were raised that way, they were born that way, they just want to be rude. Don't take it personally. They are so miserable with their own lives that they're treating you with disrespect. Remember, you made the hardest decision by walking into that fitness center today. Keep going. Keep grinding. Number two. This is probably the most important one of these three, but it's really up to you which one's the most important. Consistency is by far a super important point for most beginners and everyone, even myself, going into the gym every day. Believe me, I don't want to do cardio every day. I don't want to work out every day. There are some days where I just feel so demotivated by life that I just don't want to do anything. And we all get those days, okay? But here's the main point. If you're consistent, you're going to see results no matter what you do. This means get and adhere to a normal program. In my next video after this, we're going to really go in depth with beginner programming. Today, I'm just giving you some helpful tips about getting yourself into the gym for the first time and maybe even seeing a personal trainer. Now, consistency is not as easy as it sounds, obviously. There are things that happen in life, and we know this. It could be hardships in the family. It could be a marriage. It could be a baby is being born. And of course, those events mean that you're going to have to miss time away from the gym. And that's okay. Understand that those times are okay. The issue is going to be that it's just going to be a little bit harder getting back into the gym, and you must know that when those things happen, you have to be prepared for them. So if you know that you're going to be out of the gym for a while for a wedding, an anniversary, a birthday party, just understand that you don't have to make those days up, but that next week or whenever you get back in, really get back onto that same workout program that you were on from the beginning. That is the number one thing I can give to everybody, is just be consistent. And as long as you're consistent, the results will follow. We're going to get into this last point, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, what? But this next point is very popular among a lot of people just hitting the gym. Stop doing so much cardio. Let me go think about this for a second. Here we go. Let's do some cardio, guys. Yeah, nope. I'm not getting cut right now doing a ton of cardio, okay? COVID hit me just as it hit a lot of different people. I don't even know if I can say that without YouTube smacking me on the wrist. But I am going to tell you this. It hit me the same way that it hit 90%, 99% of the population, okay? I fell off the ship, just like everybody else did. But we got to get back onto that ship. We got to get back onto the grindstone now. So, cardio is a tool, just as working out is a tool. You have to use them as tools and not the answer, okay? Many people jump into a cardio plan to lose weight because they've heard that doing that running loses weight, swimming loses weight, the elliptical loses weight, but they don't understand the process on why it's losing you the weight. I'm going to go much more in depth with the different types of cardio later on, but to give you an idea of what I do for cardio, and this is just me personally, I literally walk in an uphill incline at about 3.7 miles per hour and a 4.5 incline on the treadmill. Now don't take that one for what you should do. Mine has been designed for my heart rate, for what my heart rate is. You could have a completely different heart rate at a certain level. So you need to really listen to my video coming up on cardio. But the main thing is that really in the beginning, you only need about 20 minutes of cardio to start off with, 3 days a week. That's all I'm gonna say on this video, is 3 days a week of sustained cardio. Now, what is sustained cardio? Just keeping your heart rate at a certain number. Now, an easy idea of where a good ballpark range to keep your heart rate is about 120 beats per minute for the vast majority of people. But like I said in the cardio video, we're gonna go much more in depth with how to figure out the right cardio for you. Don't go in there doing 45 minutes of cardio 5 days a week. You're actually going to hinder your results. You're not gonna see as much weight loss. You're actually gonna see a bulk of your weight loss in the beginning, and then you're gonna see none for the next few weeks because your body has adhered to that amount of caloric expenditure. Now, I know that was a pretty extensive few words there, but caloric expenditure, like we talked about in the calorie section and the nutrition section, just means how many calories we burn per day. And it works the same way as nutrition. If we're burning a certain amount of calories per day, we want to eat under that to lose weight. But we don't want to eat so far under that that we lose a bulk of the weight in the beginning and then we have to do so much more later on. So like I said, in the next coming videos, we're going to dive super deep into these topics, and we're going to give you even more information on how to actually figure out the right cardio for you, the right workout plan for you, and how to be consistent throughout your everyday workout programs. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm not going to completely script these videos as much as I was before. Like, I had an outline of everything I was giving to you guys. I was giving you all of this. But I know my mind can hold it up here, and that's what we're going to do. I feel more energetic, and I feel like I'm giving you better information without trying to copy word for word off of a laptop. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Feel free to message me down below in the description box, and give it a like if you will. And enjoy the rest of the videos.